So I'm going to do a bit of a video on the new enemies I'm doing, because there's a ton of them, and I thought it'd make sense just to kind of show them all in one big go. This is the sniper enemy I've been working on. There's that sniper enemy I've been working on. It's got a laser sight I just did, so I organised the laser sight to have a little glow on the end, so you can kind of see when you're being targeted. If you look carefully, there's something I'm grappling with right now, whereas the laser starting on its gun isn't positioned quite right if it's moving around. So I'm going to have to find a solution. It's all about what order I put the events in. Other than that, things are going pretty well with like the flexible programming. So these guys are designed to get a fast-moving bullet at you. I can put parameters for each enemy type as well, so they'll also only shoot if their speed is close enough to my speed. But I'll see how I can do that, because I'd like them to shoot just when the laser kind of goes past you, no matter what, you know, or have some indication of when they're going to shoot or something. There's different ways I could do this. Or they could even use ballistics to figure out where they should aim or something like this. This could get sophisticated. But yeah, so here they are. I've got my ship invincible right now. Let's I'll summon a few more. I just fixed up the programming for removing the lasers as well. So let's make these all regular old drones. There we go. This is the old drone enemies. They may get overhauled a bit. So far they're behaving the way they used to. I've made them a little bit easier to dodge and stuff, just by their projectiles have less tracking on them now, so that should be better, I think. Certainly I'm able to dodge some of their shots, and there we go. Oh, and I gave myself infinite ammo for all this stuff as well, because I'm testing out things about the lasers. Positioning on the multi-guns looks good, at least for the lasers. I found the projectiles are doing some stuff wrong. I'll make it so waves of enemies come out as well with my debug tools there. This is the missile frigate, I'm calling them. I think frigate is vaguely appropriate. I don't know, I'm not a sailor. And they've got this kind of pincer attack where they shoot out the two missiles and they keep going towards you. I think they're pretty good, actually. Like, I think they work. Like, they're kind of interesting to dodge. Having one of these at the back of an encounter, maybe, would be a good move. And then you kind of dodge this and have to figure out what else is coming in. I'm going to have to see what works as interesting combinations and all sorts of things. So, a lot's going to come out of this. Let's try number 3. Is this is planned to be the ships of the evil demon worshipping cult. I made them shoot these kind of blood wave things, and they have they're a little bit of a limited homing there, so they kind of rotate to face you. And there you go. So you've got just a little bit of extra home there, but not so much that they're kind of consistently annoying. Added some stuff in about homing after a certain amount of time and not homing after a certain amount of time as well, so I can define more interesting projectiles. These guys are the ice ships. Somehow I looked through the Tyrian graphics, all freely available, I should say, and I found these kind of white fireballs that looked vaguely icy, and this all kind of looked appropriate, so they're kind of crystally ice ships, and they're going to shoot these 3 bullets that are kind of good. Like, I kind of like dodging in between these. Like, you're forced to dodge the central one, but then you also don't want to dodge straight into the next one. I feel like these guys would work well at medium range or something. Now I'm saying it, I think they ought to maybe go at different ranges or something, these enemies. We could arrange encounters based on what's there. Oh yeah, and also I made them change what angle they want to be at from you every time they shoot, so they'll kind of maneuver around. Let's get the Next one, missile guys. These ones are pretty simple. I don't know if they're that fascinating, but there they are. They have missiles. The missiles accelerate. It's possible that's all you need. You know, not everything has to be fancy. I kind of like how they look. They look kind of dangerous. But just for once, yeah, not homing missiles. They could be, but they're not homing missiles. Let's get... Oh. Yeah, so number 6 is one I'm kind of excited about. Nothing has sound effects yet, but these guys are these sort of World War II fighter plane things that have a little machine gun, and they're going to shoot when they're within a certain angle of you. So it's possible... I think they'll shoot a certain amount and then have to reload. So we can like shoot. Oh, I have to reload, and then you can go past the other way. Because otherwise they're a bit too hard to dodge consistently. Be about kind of fooling them into shooting and then dodging past. That could work quite well, actually. I should implement that next. And everything's got death animations, obviously. Oh, this might be my favourite enemy as well. These are the Seraph ships that shoot... they look kind of good. I don't know. I think that they move the same as everything else. I just like how they look when they move. And they shoot these 6 shiny balls, shiny silver balls, and the balls just drift outwards on the little ways left and right there, and then after a second or so they kind of start attracting towards you. So I really think this one attack is the most interesting attack I've made in the whole game. There's a boss in there as well. I might show that in a separate video. But this one attack is just the coolest attack in the game. I like it so much. And then for the last second or two of the projectile's life, they kind of drift off by themselves and just stop attracting you as well. Because I don't want them to be this kind of persistent menace where you just have to drop everything and keep moving away from them all the time. I want you to kind of wait for them, do a dodge, and then there you go, and they're done. So there's a bit of a dance in a way. We've got the sniper ships. I've shown those. I've got these kind of bug ships. I might well have these attack you in the nether, because they seem kind of bug demon monsters. I might put them there. That would be appropriate. And they've got banana homing shots. I will show the banana weapon. So they're kind of using this same curved path technology I developed for the banana weapons. You see? Because there they are. I wonder if I actually want them to smoke as well. I could make it so that... And then they sound metal as well. Are they ships? Are they organic? I don't know. I just use the graphics. But there's that. Okay, yeah, these I feel like might do pretty well at the back of the battle or something, because they're kind of support shots, and these lightning guys. There is a lightning weapon in the game. This spark weapon. And I realised it would be really distracting if their lightning weapons were coming out just the same colour as your lightning weapons, and you'd just get kind of mixed up in the heat of battle, I think. So I made it think, what about red lightning? Everyone knows that red lightning is evil and blue lightning is good, and especially yellow lightning. So there he is, and obviously if I just stand still it's not going to hit me, but I think it just makes kind of retreating away a little bit more complicated. So maybe having one of these guys at the very back of the battle, and then having them kind of mixing up your retreating paths or something by shooting these, 4 shots at once. And that they use the same zigzagging technology I've got for the lightning side weapon as well. And finally, I've got these things that make purple balls. There's not a lot of purple stuff in the game, but they do make purple effects on you. Kind of looks cool. And these shots sine wave very heavily, so you can kind of... they're kind of slow, like they're not designed to be like, oh crap, I had to dodge this. But they actually, then you realise the sine waving is kind of significant. Like they cover a lot of space actually, these shots. You can't quite put yourself at ease. So that is the last enemy, and these are all just ideas I had based on a lot of the weapons I already have in the game, like the sine waving. Here we go. This Helix weapon has sine waving on it as well. I just use the same variables. You end up with a lot of the same stuff, but it's a bit of a gimmick on the Helix. Whereas here, it really seems important that, like, I'm gotta keep on your toes to avoid these horizontal shots. So I'm going to keep on going with these enemies, but there's a lot still to be done. But hopefully this gives some sense that there's a lot of enemies coming in the next update of Super Space Galaxy. I'm planning to make a big combat update that features whatever it is I invent from all these different bad guys and different projectiles. So look for that in the next update. Super Space Galaxy.